Hi kids, today we will learn about ratio, so let's begin it. This agency is his sister Meena. Rowan age is 40 years. Well, Meena's ages. If you have to compare the ages, then how are we going to do this thing for a while? Let me tell you, in order to compare their ages, we can say that Rahul is elder to Meena. This kind of statement tells us about the quantity being greater or smaller, but it cannot give us a clear idea about how many years is wrong. All elder to me. Now, if we subtract their ages, then we get. This shows that the difference between their ages is 3 years. Therefore, we can say that Rahul is 3 years older to me. Now this method of comparison is called as comparing quantities by subtraction. However, if we keep thinking, we can also compare their ages using another method. Think what it would be. If you divide Rahul's age by Meena's age, then we get 4 as the result. This shows that guy has ages 4 times the age of Nina. Here we have compared two quantities based on how many times is one quantity of the other quantity. The method in which we compare two quantities in terms of how many times is known as the comparison by. In this example, yard is used as a unit of age. We can say that the units of both the quantities are same when units of two quantities are the same. Then the comparison by division is known as a ratio. Therefore, age to Meena's age using the comparison by division is a ratio which is represented by 4. Similarly, we can say that the ratio of Meena's age whose age is 1 is to Paul. We did not ratio by the symbol colon to compare two quantities. Now consider this case. If you represent a whose age in months, that is 4 into 12, which is equal to 48 instead of 40 years, and Meena's age is represented as 1, then will it be corrected? Right. The ratio of Rowan age to Meena's age is 48 is to 1. Think for a while. You are absolutely correct. This will result in incorrect ratio because this ratio is showing that whose age is 48 times that of Nina's age, but from the given ages, it is clear that Rowan age is 4 times that of Nina's age, thus 48 is 2. 1 is not the correct story. In order to get the correct ratio, it is necessary to keep the units of the quantities the same. Otherwise, it will result in an incorrect ratio to convert the quantities into same units. We can divide 48 months by 12 and convert it into yours here. 48 months is equal to 4 years. Thus we can write the ratio of ages as 4. Similarly, we can also get the ratio of their ages by converting the units into months. If we keep Rahul's age in months and express Meena's age too and months, then we get both their ages in the same unit. Since the units are the same, we can find the ratio of Rowan age to Meena's age is 48. Now you must have a question that when we kept the units in years and found a ratio of the ages, the result is for us to 1, but when the units are kept in months, we got a ratio of 48 is to 12. About these ratios equal. Thanks. Let me tell you for your information. We can represent any ratio in the form of fraction and any fraction in the form of ratio. Therefore, we can write 48 is to 12 is 48 by 12. You already know that we can get to equivalent ratio by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same name. Since the HCF of 48 and 12 is 12, we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 12. By doing so, we get its equivalent fraction as for by 1. We can write this in the ratio form as 4 is to 1. Thus, we can say that for is to 1 is equal to 48 is to 12. If two ratios are equal, then we can say that they are equivalent ratios. For us to 1 is equal to 4 by 1, which is equal to 4 into 2 by 1 into 2, which is equal to 8 by 2, which is equal to 8 is to 2. Similarly, 48 is to 12 is equal to 48 by 12, which is equal to 48 divided by 2 by 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 24 by 6, which is equal to 24 is to say, till now we have represented all the ratios without units. Can you tell the reason behind this? Think about it. Let me tell you, we can write ratio of Rowan age Meena age is 4 years is to 1 year. It can be represented in fractions as for years by 1. If we observe this, you will see that the units in numerator and denominator are common. Therefore, we can cancel them. We get the fraction for by 1, which is without units. It can be represented in ratio as 4:1. That is why there are no units for any ratio. Now you must have understood the concept of ratio very well. Today we have learned about race. In the next video session, we will learn it better with some examples. Till then, stay safe and have a happy learning.